Roll, roll, roll your blunt full of CBD. Break it down, roll it up, light it up, hit it. No more anxiety. What up, cut ups? Welcome to Smoking Legal, or welcome back to Smoking Legal. If you've been here before, then you know how we do. You dig? Now, we're back again today with yet another review of a product from Boston Hempire. Hence the jersey, hence the Boston jersey. You dig? You dig? Oh, I'm sorry. I go by the name Taz, and I review shit, mainly hemp. Now, I did a review earlier this week of a strain from Boston Hempire. I believe it was the Red Runts, and when I tell you I was impressed, I mean, I'm really a little bit upset at myself about how quickly I smoked it. Because I want some more and I don't have any more now, and I knew I should have saved some of it, but I just don't have it in me to save it. I just can't. But anyway, I asked you guys to let me know down in the comments which one you wanted me to review next, and dun, 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 this was it. Atomic Sour Tsunami, and it is coming from Boston Hempire. Once again, I always like the fact that Boston Hempire has unique packaging. I love the solid black bags with the logo on there. You can scan for your COAs and all the information you need. But what I really like is this little window. The little window that shows the bud. You see that? I like the little window. It's a little chronic leaf. So let me get my tray and let's break down this Sour Tsunami. Oh, I'm sorry. Atomic Sour Tsunami. This is CBDA. It has a little bit THCA, under 0.3% THC. That's what makes it legal. And then we have the CBT. First thing we're going to do is the smell test. Gotta see what it smells like first. Hold on. You can smell that, it smells sour, but here's the thing, not sour like when something has went bad, sour like, ugh, that smells sour, something's wrong, like that sour of like, when you're gonna eat some sour candy. It reminds me of first impression of just the smell, it reminds you of sour space candy. Like if you've ever had sour space candy, this is the smell that it's giving me right now. It's giving me that sour space candy smell, which is really, really good. Sour space candy is one of my favorite strains all time. And then the bud, Boston Hempire, Boston. Look at the buds. Look at these buds, dude. Let me show you this. Look at this. Look at that little nugget. Look at the little nugget. It's dense. It's covered in trichomes. It is covered in trichomes. Like, dude, look at that. Let me show you the other ones too. This one's beautiful too. Look at that little nugget. Let's bust it open right here, so you can see all on the inside of it. Look at, I mean, it's just Trichome City. It's Trichome City. The smell, like, oh, it's super good. Now, it's not super, super loud as far as just the broadcast of the smell. As far as the loudness, I'm going to give the loudness like around a 6 or a 7. But the actual smell of it, I'll give the actual smell like a 8 or a 9. It smells. I just love that tart, sour, sweet smell. It reminds me it reminds me of sour space candy. It's just that it has that sour, and then it has that little piney, citrusy taste to it, piney, citrusy smell to it. Let me get these out the way because I want you guys to see what it looks like when I break it down. It's sticky, but it's not so sticky that I can't break it down by hands, which I like. I don't mind. Ooh, that smell is really coming out now. Now that I've broken it down, the smell is really coming out. Still not giving it, I'm still not gonna bump it up on the loudness meter of it, but it just gets more intense. It gets more intense. Let me bring this up here so you guys can see it. Look at how it breaks down on the track. Like, there's no seeds, there's no sugar leaves. Like, you can tell this is top-notch bud. This is not just some old run-of-the-mill. They're just trying to give you anything to get rid of. This is, ooh. And then look, it's sticky, but it's not too sticky. See that all on my fingers? It's sticky, but it's not so sticky that I can't break it down. Like, sometimes it's so sticky that I won't do that because, like I said, it'll tear the blunt up. But the breakdown of it, oh man, it looks good. It's mellow yellow, lime green, orange hairs, trichomes everywhere, and that smell, I can't wait to get it. One, I haven't smoked at all today. I never smoke until it's time for me to do my review because I don't want to already be under the influence of absolutely anything because that'll take away from what I can feel from the actual flower. So I'm gonna see what this Atomic Sour Tsunami. I see it has a lemon on the package. That's that citrus smell that I'm getting from it. That it's, yeah, that is. It's a lemony citrus type of smell. And then you get that sour, like when you're gonna eat some sour candy or sweet tarts or Sour Patch Kids. That's what it is. Like when you open a bag of Sour Patch Kids, I'm saying pouch. Sour Patch Kids, when you open a batch of Sour Patch, try it like that. When you open a batch of Sour Patch, when you open a batch of Sour Patch Kids, that sour smell is what this is going to remind you of, that tart smell. And it smells really, really good. Like, it smells, just from smelling it, it smells like something you would want to smoke. Like when you smell it, you're like, oh, I want to see what that's talking about. See what that do, first of all. Let's see what that does. Okay. I could have broke it down a little more. It was a little clunky. I could have broke down those big chunks just a wee bit more. But I didn't, because when you haven't smoked all day, you be so ready to smoke. Like, you be ready to get it in. You dig? Get this black. Bro, how you guys been doing today? I hope you've had a great freaking day. Or evening, or morning, or whatever time it is when you may be watching this video. I hope you've been doing good. In Nashville today, it was 92 degrees. It's actually starting to feel like the season that it is, which is summer. It's actually starting to feel like summer now. But anyway, salute to health, wealth, and self. Self-love is the best love. If you haven't heard the words "I love you" today, then please get to the closest mirror and tell yourself, self, I love you, self, because you can't love anyone else or expect anyone else to love you if you don't love yourself. You dig? Let's see what this is talking about. Hello. I wish I had a jersey of some of the new Boston players, but I don't. I don't even know what's five. Is that Garnett? Yeah. I actually forgot whose jersey I had on. But it's Garnett, the kid, the big ticket, straight out of high school. Boston Hempire, I've been slipping on you. Forgive me. I have been slipping. They got some good bud. Like, the Red Runts was magnifico. This Atomic Sour Tsunami, It's wild because you can taste the tartness, the tartness. You could taste that. You could taste that little bit of tart, and you could taste that sweetness. Like it. This is really putting me in the mind of sour space candy, except for I think this is more citrusy though because you could taste that little sour tartness, and then at the same time you get a little of that lemon, like a little splash of that lemon, followed by that danky undertone. Just you get the when you hit it, you get a little bit of sweetness in that tart. Then the citrus kind of comes out, and then on the exhale, you get that dank, that true cannabis dankiness, that earthiness that's just, yes, yes, yes. Atomic Sour Tsunami. I can feel the relaxation coming in. I love CBD. Oh my God, I love CBD. I can feel my shoulders drop. It's like I can, especially when I haven't smoked anything. Like on my second or third blunt, it doesn't do the same thing as far as being able to, I know it's working, but when I hadn't smoked at all and I smoked for the first time, I can actually just, I can feel the relaxation of my muscles coming over. I can feel the tenseness and kind of go away. Like since my muscles have already been relaxed, by the time I'm on my second or third blunt, I don't feel the straight relaxation of it because my muscles have been relaxed. But at first I'm tight. My anxiety's going crazy. Then I roll up, I'm smoking CBD. And I'm like this, and it's like I can just feel my muscles loosen up and relax and just start to feel less tense. And I can feel the anxiety going away. And this is really, really doing like the relaxation that's kicking in. It's not making me lazy or anything. It's just making me feel good. Like, yes, like, oh yes, get rid of some of those aches. Then the taste. It tastes, no cap, right? No exaggeration. It tastes like the yellow Sour Patch Kid. That's what it tastes like, the lemon one. It tastes like the yellow sour, either the yellow one or the green one, because the lemon is just not super, super strong, but it tastes like that. Oh, man. Shout out to Boston Hempire. I'm going to let you guess where they're located. Boston Hempire. Excellent company. Great customer service. Great customer service. They always get right back to you. I follow them on Instagram as well. They're always posting new products and just things going on. They ship fast. So the day you place your order, of course, if you put it in like right at closing time, the end of the day, but if you get your order in that day, that morning, they will try to get your product shipped out to you that day with your tracking number and everything. And it's just, I just love companies that take pride in their shipping and in their products. I really, really do. And Boston Empire is one of those. And they are coming with it. They are coming with it. I'm going to give this Atomic Sour Tsunami. Overall, I got to give it a solid 8. Like, this is an 8. And it's so good. It's like sometimes the flowers are so good. Like I'm not taking anything away from the flower by giving it an 8. I'm just thinking about what I would want more of, which is like, I do wish that the lemon was just a little more prevalent. I wish it was just a little more there, and maybe just a hint sweeter. But I mean, I'm nitpicking at this point. I'm nitpicking because it looks so good. I wish it was a little louder, because like I said, the loudest is about 6 or 7. So I wish it was a little louder. But I'm nitpicking right now because all in all, the flower's an 8. That's 2 from 10. This is good bud, dude. And it tastes so good, man. Definitely one to try. And again, I'm mad at myself for not having any of the runts left, because I bet this mixed with the runts, I'm gonna have to order some more red runts just so I can mix this Atomic Sour Tsunami with it, just so I can have that both together. Like, I bet that is going to be amazing. Shout out to Boston Empire, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for just continuing to bring great hemp products to this cannabis world, to our cannabis community, to our hemp community. I really appreciate it. You guys have always and still are just putting out nothing but A1 products, and I really, really appreciate that. Salute to you guys. I really appreciate you. Atomic Sour Tsunami. It's worth checking out. Let me know, guys, what you want me to try next. I have these, oh, there's a seed right there. I have these moon rocks. And it looks like it's just, like, I don't know if you can see all that keef on there, but, and this is Delta 8 moon rocks. You see that? And I wanted to tell you about these right here. I wanted to tell you about these right here. The hemp-derived Delta 9 pineapple gummies. That sounds like a good time in a bottle. Salute. I appreciate you guys. As I like to say on Smoking Legal, keep it positive or keep it pushing. You feel me? Keep it positive or keep it pushing. Today, salute.